Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Zimbabwe judiciary, I extend a warm welcome to all of you to the 22 legal year opening ceremony taking place here at the High Court of Zimbabwe in Masvingo. I consider it an honor to appear before you and address you on this occasion. It is yet that time in our calendar where stakeholders involved in the administration of justice gather to mark the commencement of the legal year. The objective of this event is to create a platform through which the judiciary can account for its activities to the public, from which it derived its mandate, by stating the achievements made and challenges faced in meeting its constitutional obligations in the preceding year. It is also a forum in which the judiciary outlines its plans for the next 12 months. As the world looks to the year 2022 with hope and guarded optimism, we do not forget that we are amidst a global pandemic. It is our hope that the pandemic, which currently seems inseparable, will be overcome. In the meantime, the judiciary will continue to take precautions, some of which have enabled us to host this ceremony physically. It is my pleasure to announce that the theme for this year is use of technology to enhance efficiency and the rule of law in the judiciary. In an endeavor to deliver world-class justice, the judiciary picks a theme that builds on the work undertaken in previous legal years in an effort to further develop and enhance our justice system. This year's theme aims to set the wheels in motion for the coming legal year. It calls upon all of us to ask, how can the use of technology enhance efficiency and the delivery of justice? The use of new technology is intended to enhance access to justice and productivity in the justice system. This year we will therefore see a paradigm shift from the traditional processes and modes of operations of the courts towards a more digitalized system, incorporating and increasing the use of the computer and internet-based operations. Work is currently in progress to install an electronic case management system in the Constitutional Court, the Supreme Court, and the Commercial Division of the High Court. The system will, in due course, be rolled out at all the courts throughout the country. There is a relationship between the use of technology and the rule of law, and between technology and efficiency. Over time, members of our society have become attuned to technology as part of their way of life. The judiciary therefore must keep abreast of these developments by incorporating the use of digital tools as a solution to the problem of access to justice. In addition to this, technology will make tasks easier to complete, and more importantly, will reduce the time taken to file process with court registries and expedite the operations of court registries. These technological tools are the least reliant on the relative competence and speed of the members of staff employed in registries in the courts. Consequently, there will be uniform and guaranteed efficiency throughout the court registries. Thus, technology will significantly shorten the time taken to process, or rather to file process, to make entries in the registry, to index, paginate, and prepare records of proceedings, as well as to set down cases for hearing. All of these advances will tremendously help not only to enhance the rule of law, but also in enabling activities push out the rule of law to continue remotely when the need arises. Technological development will also aid in safeguarding the rule of law by creating a system in which there is equal access to justice, elimination of discrimination, increased transparency, and creation of a stable and just future for all. An efficient, technology-driven judicial service is a medium-term goal in the current strategic plan of the Judicial Service Commission. The flagship activity taken to enhance efficiency and the rule of law is the Integrated Electronic Case Management System, or in short, the IECMS. The system is in its first phase of implementation, and as I indicated earlier, will be coming to province in due course. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Integrated Electronic Case Management System, as implied by its name, is a web-based electronic tool that we will rely on for the management of a case filed in a court. Essentially, it is an electronic filing system, also known as e-filing. Access to justice is a fundamental component of the rule of law. Technology can make legal services more accessible to all. The ability to access high-quality legal services that are timely and affordable is a key part of realizing this right. Furthermore, in this era of COVID-19, this development will surely enhance efficiency. It is convenient when regard is there to all the restrictions that the nation has experienced, which include limitations on travel and prohibition of gathering. The pandemic has also made people more apprehensive about gathering, and this has a chilling effect when it comes to court attendance. With this new system, the need for physical interactions and appearances at court are curtailed, and the filing of documents can be done remotely through the use of e-filing systems, virtual hearing platforms, and other tools. The other benefits of this new system are that it will be cost effective, and that those who live in the rural areas will not have to incur extra costs to travel long distances to urban centers. It will be less time consuming, and more importantly, it will be accessible to all. I must assure members of the public that the Judicial Service Commission has put in place adequate measures to remove the challenges that some litigants may face in utilizing the electronic case management system. This will include the setting up of booths at all court stations countrywide to assist litigants who have no access to electronic gadgets or the internet, and the appointment of trained staff to help litigants. The Chief Justice has urged all stakeholders, namely legal practitioners, the National Prosecuting Authority, the Office of the Attorney General, the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission, the Zimbabwe Republic Police, the Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Service, to be well acquainted with the system, else they get left behind. They are stakeholders and will need to be fully conversant with the system for it to be effective in our justice delivery system. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as part of its objective to improve access to justice and the administration of justice in general, the Judicial Service Commission has been involved in a number of infrastructural developments. I am aware that Masvingo High Court building is small and that there is a serious shortage of office space. At some stage, there will be need for the expansion of the court premises so that the court can fully discharge its mandate. This is a matter I believe the Judicial Service Commission is fully aware of, but out of an abundance of caution, I also ensure that the extent of the problem is what I've been brought to the attention of the Judicial Service Commission so that the matter can continue to receive some priority. An unfortunate development is that one of the three judges who were manning the Masvingo High Court has now been transferred to Harare. This, sadly, means considerable pressure on the two remaining judges who must continue to deal with all the civil and criminal cases, as well as criminal review. One hopes that the situation will be addressed shortly so that the court can continue to operate normally. The judges have been working hard, and I hope that the temporary loss of one of the judges will not see a rise in outstanding cases in the High Court. I thank you all for attending this year's opening ceremony. It is a very important day in the calendar of the judiciary. I now declare the 2022 legal year in Masvingo officially open.